Hello viewers, Chief here. Welcome. Welcome to any new subscribers and welcome to anybody that just might be curious and is clicking through. I hope you'll stay to the end of the video and see what we're all about. Today we're trying this energy drink from Biotech USA. I think it's called BCAA Zero. It's an amino energy drink. We'll do a screenshot of the can and some of the stats on there so you can have a closer look if you're interested in that sort of thing. This one's apple pear flavoured and it's quite interesting. I've not seen this brand before, but there's a lot of different types in the world and I'm slowly working through them. I've only done a few hundred reviews, so I hope to do the last few thousand before the energy drinks phase runs out. Let's open this one up and see if we have any large amount of pressure in the can. Do the old test. Let's have a listen. Oh, that was fairly violent. A huge bit on the top of the can. Very thick aluminium there. The last few I've tried have had thick aluminium on the top. The edge of the can's very flimsy. Okay, so this one's apple pear flavour. Let's see if we can pick up any aroma from here. It does smell like pear, but the second flavour I pick up's not apple at all. It's a bit like marzipan. Marzipan is made from almonds, if I'm not mistaken. So they're the two flavours I pick up, and it smells exactly like marzipan. And pear. Very similar to a pear cider, the alcoholic cider. It's quite interesting. BCAA Zero. Let's pour this one out now. Look, I'd say it's a fairly clear fluid. And I was right, it's pear coloured. Well, very light lemony colour, it's not really quite clear. Sort of like the colour of cider. Well, you'd expect that between apple and pear cider, that's about what it will be. See that ice cube there, I don't know if we've got a clear shot of the glass, but that's floating about 80% of the way down and it's bobbing up and down. There's lots of medium and small bubbles on the inside of the glass. There's no fountain or vortex of carbonation or bubbles coming up from the middle there. I'm looking underneath, there's nothing, they're just bubbles just sort of sitting there holding the ice cube. There's not actually, when I look at it, not that many underneath the ice cube. They just seem to be hitting the cube and then flowing up beside it on the way up. So I don't know if that means anything. Yeah, very definite pear smell there, very sweet pear. And it does smell like marzipan, so that's an odd combination. Maybe it's a bitter type of an apple. Let's have a little sip and see how we go. That taste is very bitter, but it's a very good combination between pear and apple juice. Initially you can't smell the apple juice, but you can definitely taste it. It's a bit of a sour apple taste, but that sweetness from the pear seems to balance it out. It's probably 45% pear and 55% apple taste from there, but it's got that strong pear and marzipan aroma. But the taste is definitely apple and pear. Very strong flavours from the fruits that they represent on the top of the tongue and the roof of the mouth. And when you swallow it, you just get that bitterness come through. And that bitterness isn't any particular flavour. It's just a bitter feeling, like you've probably swallowed a little bit of salt water. So I think the taste concentrates itself on the palate and then the liquid just comes through. All in all, that's quite refreshing. I could quite easily see somebody mixing this with another type of drink, or if you wanted to make it alcoholic, you'd probably put something like Southern Comfort, a bit of vodka in there. And I'd even guess something like some blackberry or raspberry cordial will probably go very well with this if you wanted the non-alcoholic version. Very refreshing indeed. I'd give this one 7 out of 10. As a pre-workout drink, as I do recall getting this in a pre-workout shop, it's not too bad at all. You can have this at any time during any sort of rigorous or strenuous physical activity and it'll probably fit right down that alley. And not too bad at all. I'd give this one 7 out of 10. I will say that this sample was quite cost prohibitive because there wasn't many left there, and the shops here in the Southern Hemisphere don't carry the full range of energy drinks that are available, and when they do, they usually cost a few dollars. I wouldn't mind purchasing this again if I had some spare money. I just have to come across it. I do thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next test.